Today we're going to go over the top 10 things that you need in your banjo case. Welcome to banjoexpert.com. I'm Ryan Christ, and number one, first thing you need is extra picks. You need your first set of picks and your extra picks. This is just a film canister I keep, and inside of it are all of my picks. As you can see here, my thumb pick and my pro pick, number 2 picks. These are my very favorite finger picks. You can kind of see the design of them a little bit. Okay, the second thing you need to keep in your banjo case is an extra set of strings, and here are the strings that I have in my banjo case. As you can see, these are old strings. What happened is I ran out of new strings, so I just kept the last set of strings that I had. These are the old strings, but it's good to always have something. If you run out of the new ones, you might want to keep the last set that you had. Okay, the third thing that you might want to keep in your banjo case is your tuner. I use the IntelliTouch tuner. I'll take it out. Here's what it looks like. You can fold it over. This is a great banjo tuner because you just clip it on to the headstock of your banjo, and then as you tune, it automatically reads what note it is, whether it's sharp or flat. Very great way to tune your banjo. Okay, the fourth thing that you might want to keep in your banjo case is a pair of side cutters, and these side cutters are used to cut the tails of the strings off by the pegs after you've changed a set of strings. So a very good thing to have, that way you don't have tails wrapped around in big loops and are sticking out. You just want to cut them off, make sure that they're cut off, trimmed nice and neat. The fifth thing that you might want to have is a string winder. This string winder is very good for changing strings fast. You just put it on the peg of your banjo and you can wind the string really fast in case you got to change strings in a real tight spot. This happens to be my very favorite guitar pick, and I always keep it in my banjo case just in case I'm asked to play guitar in the middle of a jam session, in the middle of a song. It's good to have extra guitar picks. Number 7, you might want to keep a towel or a rag to wipe down your strings in case they get sticky or greasy. If you're playing really fast, lightning fast tunes, you might need an extra rag to keep your banjo clean. Good thing to have. Okay, now for the 8th item that you might keep in your banjo case, a can of fast fret. This is really good for making your strings easier to play on. You just take out this little thing of fast fret and you rub it back and forth on your strings, and what it does is it kind of makes your strings just easier for your fingers to slide. It doesn't create that squeaky noise when you're moving your fingers back and forth. The 9th thing that you might want to keep in your banjo case is a little digital audio recorder, and this particular digital audio recorder has a USB port on the side, and you can just plug a little USB cord into it, and if you're out jamming and you get this great inspiration for a new song, you can record it on your little digital recorder. You can take it home, upload it to your computer, and share it with all your friends. Pretty cool thing. What's the 10th thing that you might need in your banjo case? A 1/4-inch nut driver. You might need this in a jam session when everyone starts tearing their banjos apart, wanting to adjust the head of their banjo, and you will be the only one that has a 1/4-inch nut driver that someone can use to tighten up their banjo head to get that optimal sound. Well, thanks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions about something you might want to keep in your banjo case, just simply post them in the comments section below this video. Okay, I've got one bonus. Bonus number 11. I just thought of this, and I thought I would throw this in. It's always good to keep a set of files. If you can see right here, this is a set of files that I keep in my banjo case, and this particular one right here is the one that I use to use on the nut of my banjo to file it down in case that I need to bring the strings a little lower. It's always most generally used for other people who decide they want to change their action all of a sudden on a banjo, and they might want something to file down the nut of their banjo. So that's the top 10 things that you might need in your banjo case.